Greetings, you high gladiatrixes and scriptor mortises. I'm CJ. This is Josh.
Wouldn't it be scriptor morti? It is Latin.
Yeah, well, it would be high gladiatri.
High gladiatrii?
Yeah. Skitarii.
I don't know. Games
It's
Workshop
fake.
doesn't care.
It doesn't matter. It's not real.
Games Workshop doesn't care. Why should we?
Yeah. Hey, we're here with Arena of Shadows, the new...
Arena of Shades.
Oh, so it is. Arena of somethings. Spooky box with the elves.
It's ghosts versus elves.
Yeah. Why are these not Sylvaneth?
Because Games Workshop cares about... Because these elves sell and Sylvaneth don't.
Oof. Ouch.
So this is the latest battle box from GW, heralding the coming of the two newest battle tomes for Age of Sigmar.
Yes.
Nighthaunt
One that we need and one that we don't.
Nighthaunt that we need, and Daughters of Kane, which we really
don't.
Need. So, like all their battle boxes, this is used for two purposes. One, to sell you models that you don't really want. Wait, what? No, that's not true.
And two, to sell you models that you desperately need.
Yeah, and to bring out into the world a new model.
Yes.
In this case, there's two of them. The High Gladiatrix.
Which is in here somewhere.
Yes, let's find that sprue.
Wow. Here, it is.
Yep, she's a hero. That'll be
that'll be $38 for you.
Coming to a clamshell near you for $38. And it looks like here's our little scribe.
Oh. Whoop.
CJ, you're being written on. Yes, be written out of existence.
Oh. Please?
So, two new heroes.
Yeah.
What else is in the box?
Bunch of push fit stuff, apparently.
Well, you know why?
Oh, Miramore Banshees, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the same Miramore Banshees kit that was...
Yeah, in 2018, yep.
Hey, remember when Games Workshop released Soul Wars and they were really on the push fit train?
Yeah.
Remember?
What happened?
People didn't like push fit very much, is
really?
what happened.
Well, that's stupid.
Well, the thing about the push fit is push fit works best when you clip off the pegs.
I have a number of...
nice art.
Yeah, I have a number of Gundam models that would disagree. However, those are done by people who are competent with push fit.
Oof.
Well, I mean, they better be. They've been doing it since the 70s.
So is Games Workshop. I mean, not push fit.
No, that's this is specifically what I mean, is the push fit stuff since the 70s. So. It's pretty art. Look at it. You know, it's going up on the wall, whoever buys it.
So, look at the back of the box, and let's see exactly what's in here so we can give the people what they want.
Yeah.
We have
they already knew about.
The two new hero models.
Yes.
On the side of the Nighthaunt, we have Blade Gas Revenants, Miramore Banshees, a Spirit Torment, which I believe was only available in Soul Wars up to this point.
I believe so, yes. Spirit Torment.
And the Craven Throne Guard, a.k.a. Crossbows. So this is kind of interesting in that it's a new hero model.
Yeah.
But also the first debut of these new Craven Throne Guard. I keep want to say Thorne because I'm thinking Thorns of the Briar Queen.
Yeah. I don't think you'd be misrepresenting anything, yeah.
So it's two new kits for the Nighthaunt.
Yeah.
And then there's the Daughters of Kane side,
which is
the hero.
Yeah.
The Sisters of Slaughter, the Kennerai Heartrenders, and Doomfire Warlocks. One of the worst-looking kits. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to take that back. The worst-looking kit in the entire Daughters of Kane range, because they're an ancient old world sculpt.
Yep.
Not a new old world sculpt. Not like, because there's a bunch of old world sculpt. Because the Sisters of Slaughter were also from.
Yeah, because they are old dark elves.
Yes,
and these are old dark elves also. But
the
these
Sisters
are crappy.
of Slaughter and the Witch Elves got a late edition kit.
Yeah.
That still kind of holds up.
Mm-hmm.
The Doomfire Warlocks do not.
I mean, they don't look that bad, but
they don't look great.
I mean, I haven't put these together. I haven't tried to put these together either. So, and I shan't, by the way.
I mean, they're not terrible. It's just that they really don't. I mean, look at that horse, CJ.
Look at my horse. My horse is really derpy.
My horse is incredibly derpy. Yeah, they're just they're not as bad as like free guild kits from Cities of Sigmar, but they're pretty bad. Worth noting, if for some reason you want to, you could also build these as Dark Riders.
What are Dark Riders compared to Doomfire Warlocks?
Dark Riders are a Cities of Sigmar kit.
Oh, okay.
They're the Dark Elf Light Cavalry.
Oh, okay.
From Cities of Sigmar.
Cool.
They're bad, and they look bad. But if for some reason you wanted to, you could build them as such.
Suddenly we're overcome with a need to play suboptimally.
I mean, hey, some people just really want to play a full Dark Elves kit.
Well, right, but those people probably already had Dark Elves.
You know what?
to begin with.
I'm not gonna lie. If someone wants to get rid of those for cheap,
Yeah.
I will probably buy them and build them as
something.
as the Dark Riders.
Oh, okay.
Just to have them for Cities of Sigmar, just because I could.
Then we've also got the Heart Renders here, which are this is nothing new.
Nope, the Kinnerai Heart Renders aren't new. The Sisters of Slaughter / Witch Elves are not new.
Nope.
But they're in here, and they're kind of an evergreen troop.
Yeah, they really are. I can't count the times I've been completely boat murdered by them.
Well, that's what happens when you play Cheryl.
Right. Love you, Cheryl.
Yes, very good Daughters of Kane player.
Yeah,
what happens.
thanks for the ass whipping.
Oh, careful on the phrasing there. You are playing against Sisters of Slaughter.
Oh, so here's the Crossbows
Yes.
with a banner and everything.
Yeah, so I saw someone complaining recently that new sculpts don't have banners in Mission Systems anymore. That's patently untrue.
Yeah.
First off, these guys have banners.
Oop, right there.
Also, this new Stormcast kits had both.
Yeah.
The Vanquishers, the sword guys that nobody uses, had both a musician and a banner.
Yeah. The
So no, Games Workshop is not abandoning musicians and banners. They are for some kits.
Yeah.
The Graveguard lost their musician, I believe.
Mhm.
Even though it was really funny to have a skeleton with a trumpet.
dude.
Yes, angry duding.
Dude.
I guess Nagash just doesn't like music.
Nope. It
He wouldn't.
no. He's a jerk.
This kit also comes with tokens.
Yeah.
Lots of tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And of course the fabled 9-inch cardboard rulers.
Hooray.
It also comes with tokens for terrain.
Oh.
So your damned, arcane, inspiring, deadly, mystical, sinister objective markers.
Well, that's kind of nice.
1-inch comes with wound markers, but it's just like he's one wound.
One wound. Well, I mean, there's not a lot in here that has more than one wound.
Comes with some of the more common command points.
Yep.
So both the generic ones like Finest Hour, Flaming Weapon, Bless, Mystic Shield, but also Judged Soul
and demolished,
which
is cool.
And then on the other side we have lots of other ones. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad to see they're upping their token game, kind of to keep up with the rules.
Yeah,
because I was afraid of that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk rules.
Let's not.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
Not really.
Don't you want to talk about that spice? The spice of the High Gladiatrix or the spice of the Scriptor Mortis?
Sure, go on.
So the High
I'm joking, of course, but like
the High Gladiatrix has gotten some heavy
heavy flack.
Heavy flack. Careful on that piece right there. You're gonna have to put that over there because it's one of those. Yeah. By the way, Games Workshop, stop doing that.
Quit it.
You see that? Stop doing that.
Quit it.
That's how stuff breaks.
Yeah.
So she's got a 6-inch pylon, which alone is
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the combat phase, you can pick one enemy hero within 1 inch of this unit and roll a d3.
Mm-hmm.
Add the number of wounds allocated to that enemy hero. If the roll is equal to or greater than that enemy hero's wounds characteristic, it is slain.
Just straight. Boop.
So basically, once someone gets below 3 wounds,
Yeah.
you have a decent chance to insta-kill them. That ignores wards. Or saves or anything like that.
I don't care for it.
Yeah,
No,
so
sir, I don't like it.
now that being said, she does still have to get into combat and survive.
Well, right, but
She is a combat beatstick. 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, neg 1 damage. 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, neg 1 damage. 6-inch pylon means that she kind of gets to pick her fights. She increases the wound characteristic of Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter by 1, and their rend by 1.
Now we have problems.
But it is worth noting she has a 5-up save and no ward.
Okay.
So
and
yes.
the balance is restored.
So she can absolutely murderize your units. But you're going to shoot her off a table.
Yeah.
Now, there's things you can do to mitigate that, of course, within the temple itself.
Mm-hmm.
It is worth noting that I don't think any of these cards got any kind of, or some of them did get some kind of updates.
Right. It wasn't huge like the sharks, though.
No, but we need to see the full book.
Right.
So, because we aren't sure yet. So we're going to withhold commentary on the rest of them until we get the books. Scriptor Mortis.
Yep.
Now, neither of us play Nighthaunt.
No.
And unfortunately, we don't really have anybody here who plays Nighthaunt.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, Nighthaunt aren't doing so well. They really need a new book. Sentenced to eternal torment. So this is clearly this is the ghost of a dwarf.
Yep.
Because he has a book of grudges that he's writing in.
Yep.
In your hero...
It's going in my book.
It's going in the book. In your hero phase, you can say that this unit is going to record the name of a judged soul. If you do so, pick one enemy hero that does not have the death keyword. So screw your mirror matches, son.
I mean, that makes sense.
And it has to be visible to this unit.
Yeah.
But there's no range. I mean, seriously, there's no range.
Yeah, no, I'm not shocked.
At the start of each of your subsequent hero phases, if the judged soul and this unit are on the battlefield, so if anyone dies, it cancels it, make a judgment roll. And you cannot record the name of a different judged soul.
Okay. If judged, get dumpstered.
So what does judging actually do? To make a judgment roll a dice.
Okay.
If the roll is less than the number of the current battle round, the judged soul suffers 2d6 mortal wounds.
Holy moly!
A unit cannot be picked to be a judged soul more than once in the same battle.
Okay.
So you can't pick someone,
nuke them,
pick another person,
and then
pick
them.
the old person again.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Okay.
Also, you have to roll less. On a 1d6, you have to roll less than the current battle round.
So first round doesn't happen. Second round, it's a 1.
Right. It's a 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah.
And then round 3, it's a 1/3 chance.
Yeah.
Round 4, it's a 50% chance.
And by the time you're in round 5, chances are the game's over anyway.
So this is what I'm going to say about this, because that sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's an HQ.
Yes.
Or a hero.
4-up save.
Not too bad.
Ethereal.
So what's his combat profile?
Not good. Not good.
Okay, so he's not a fighter.
No.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. But you can pawn off wounds on something near.
You can pawn off a wound per round.
Per phase.
Per phase. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
That's not going to save him against...
No.
That's not a proper pawn.
No, but I don't surmise this guy's going to be like super expensive HQ unit either. What he is flavoring.
Absolutely.
He's a little bit of gravy there.
It also, of course, comes with the Uranus Shades book.
Yep.
Which has... so Har-Kuron, which is...
Gesundheit.
Yeah. So isn't Har-Kuron is the Cities of Sigmar one, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. So Har-Kuron used to be Anvil Guard.
Oh, okay.
And then Marathi was like, it's mine now.
I like that. That's mine.
And basically Sigmar couldn't react. So she slaughtered basically all the non-elves.
Okay.
They backstabbed everybody. And now Nagash is taking it from her. So revenge is sweet, or rather, karma's a witch.
Karma's a Marathi.
Which is interesting. We got the Charwind Coast, which is a nice little map.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, a bunch of, lore. Fluff on all the different guys in here.
Yeah.
And then some narrative play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, pitch battle profiles. So, this is still pre-book. This could technically change. Your script of Mortis is 150 points.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. 150 points for a chance to deal 2d6 mortal wounds at the end of a game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you could roll Snake Eyes.
You really could, but...
You could also roll Boxcars.
You could also roll Boxcars. Like, this is one of those...
You like 12 mortals?
This is the thing about any character like this, really, is that you're bringing it for the chance.
Yes.
And you're bringing it because it's a cheap HQ.
So, my pushback...
Yeah.
I don't even my pushback on this. My agreeing is also... But
also...
Chances suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Often wargaming is about trying to mitigate chance.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, I mean, you can joke about how much that actually matters.
Mm-hmm. One must imagine Sisyphus to be happy.
Boo. Yeah, I guess 150 points for a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is in death, so that leader is granting deathless minions to everybody around it, presumably.
Yeah. That's why it's 150 points instead of 100.
Sure. But I don't know. Night Haunt were already a slot machine army.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't seen the rest of the tome. Did they lose that slot machine on the 9-up, on the 10-up to charge? It does not say in there.
Yeah.
I checked.
I figured.
If they didn't, is this still a slot machine army? Because they're one of those things where they can be really, really good when the slot machine hits, and then really, really bad when it doesn't.
Yeah.
So on the other side of things, our High Gladiatrix is 100 points.
Yeah, that's because she's here to get shot off the table.
Sure. But for 100 points, you have a decent combatant.
Yeah.
Now,
No ward save, regular armor save, not ethereal.
but buffing what's her real value is in buffing those Sisters of Slaughter and those Witch Elves, who are already your baseline unit. Now, Sisters of Slaughter and Witch Elves have kind of fallen off the wayside because bow snakes are so dang good. Maybe this is a herald of returning to the Horde. Returning to the hordes of Sisters of Slaughter, the hordes of Witch Elves. Think back to 2nd edition, 80 Witch Elves on the table. Well, you know what? I'll take it over Morathi bow snake spare.
That's fair.
At least killing 80 Witch Elves is fun.
Yeah, it's true. At least 80 Witch Elves die.
Pouring 45 Outrider shots into 80 Witch Elves is at least interesting.
I don't get my brute bonus against killing them, though, or against fighting them, because they only have 2 wounds.
Do what I do. Bring a dragon, get that tail smack.
Yeah, that's true. Bowling pin sound here. Yeah.
So that's the box.
Yeah.
I don't play either of these armies.
Yep, me either.
Night Haunt is one I've been always interested in. However, I never, they just don't play well.
No,
I'm
not at this juncture.
Kind of waiting on this book to see if maybe there's something I want to get into. Are they going to let me play Lady Allender and have her not get shot off the table?
Boy, that sure would be nice, wouldn't
That will kind of determine whether or not I play this army.
Yeah.
You know, because, I've said this a billion times, but Night Haunt were really, really fun and interesting for about a month after Broken Realms released.
Yeah.
And then 3rd edition came along
and
annihilated all the War Scroll battalions, which removed all that fun stuff with Reikenor and the Triple Generals and Lady Allender being playable, and didn't give them anything to make them playable in 3rd edition.
No.
So I shelved them.
With the understanding that there's going to have a new book.
Sure, but
yeah.
that was a year ago.
Yeah.
And that kind of sucks. So
yeah. Night Haunt are one of the oldest books now.
Yeah.
For Age of Sigmar. So thank God they're getting a new one.
Yeah.
Wyatt's Daughters of Kane.
Yeah, so my takeaway is Night Haunt, I really hope, are great and playable. I hope the Black Coach is a monster.
It better be.
And Daughters of Kane can get